Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Tori Fields. I upload every Monday and Thursday. If you are not subscribed already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. That way you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing 3 easy, affordable meal ideas with you all. So if you're interested in seeing what those are, then keep watching. So the first thing that I'm gonna make are these Parmesan herb crusted chicken tenders. These are from Aldi's. These are delicious and super affordable. I am also gonna be making this roasted garlic risotto and some asparagus. So this is something that we've actually made before and it is so good. So let me show you all how I make it. So it's gonna be me, Darius, Aria, and Addison eating. So I'm gonna probably honestly make this whole bag. That way, like, we can have extras as well. All right, so I am gonna put these in the oven and I am going to keep them in there for about 25 minutes and then I'm gonna check on them and then I will determine whether or not it's time to take them out. Also, I just wanted to let you guys know that if this is something that you do buy, these are actually raw, so you're gonna have to cook them all the way through. So it says on here that you have to preheat your oven to 400, place them on the pan, and then bake for 27 to 30 minutes or until it reaches an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. So like I said, I'm gonna put it in there for about 25 minutes, check on them, and then if they're not ready, then I'll probably put them in for like another 5 minutes or so. So I will show you guys once I am done with that. Okay, so while our chicken is in the oven, I'm gonna go ahead and make our asparagus. So I get these at Aldi's. Also, like I said, everything that we're gonna be making is from Aldi's. So I like to just take them all out of the bag. These, I believe, are already like washed and everything. That's why they're in the bag. Oh well. A little dirt won't hurt, right? So normally what I do is I just like bend them until they break, and then that is what I'll just get rid of. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I will come back. What I do is I take all of these and put them on top of each other, and then I'll just take some like olive oil, if you can even see that, and I am going to drizzle that right on top of here. That way they are all evenly coated, and then I like to just kind of like shake it so that way they all do get coated. So then after I'm done doing that, I will take some salt and pepper. So I'm gonna do salt really quick. And then pepper. I don't know if you guys can hear, but Addie's like in the background saying B-I-N-G-O, B-I-N-G-O. All right, so once we've got the salt and pepper on, we are going to shake them up again, and then I'm gonna take some garlic powder and just also sprinkle that on top of there. And then shake it around again. And then I am going to put this in the oven at 400 degrees as well. And this is just one of those things that I kind of eyeball until I think they look done. But I wanna say it takes like 12 to 15 minutes. Okay, so I just checked on the chicken after it being in there for 25 minutes. So it doesn't look done to me just yet. So I am going to, here, I'll move this so you guys can see. I'm gonna move, or like, not move, but flip the chicken so that way it gets on the other side as well. Yikes, that's hot. Let me grab.
So I'm going to go ahead and put the chicken back in for about 5 more minutes or so, and I will come back and let you guys know when it's done.
So I just took the chicken out and it looks amazing. So I am just finishing up making the risotto, and then I'm going to take the asparagus out and I will show you what the finished product looks like. So this is the final product of our first meal. So we've got our asparagus, we've got our garlic risotto, and the Parmesan crusted chicken. And this is so delicious and so affordable. So if you happen to go to Aldi's here soon, then definitely pick these items up and try it.
So it's the next day, and the second meal I'm going to be sharing with you all is tiki marsala. So this is something that we make often in my house, and I don't know about you guys, but in the summertime I love to beat the heat, and making a crock pot meal is the best way to do that. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the bottle of tiki masala sauce and you're just going to pour a little bit on the bottom of the pan, or not the pan, but the crock pot, and you're going to smooth that around a little bit. Then you're going to take your chicken breast. I normally just use 2 chicken breasts because that is more than enough for me and my family. So I just take 2 chicken breasts and set that right on top of the sauce that I put on the bottom of the crock pot. So once I'm done doing that, I'm going to take the rest of the sauce and just pour it right on top of the chicken breast. That way everything is covered. It depends on how many people you're going to be feeding, but we normally just use 1 bottle of the tiki masala sauce. You can use however many you want, depending on how saucy you want it. I also like to add just a little bit of water to the bottle and then just shake it up a little bit and then just pour the rest over the top. So next I'm just going to put the top on here, and then I am going to turn this on low, and I normally let this set on low for about 4 to 5 hours, and then I will come check it. So this has been setting for about 5 hours, so I'm just taking the top off and going ahead and shredding all of the chicken in here. It looks a little funky at first when you take the top off of it, but once you shred all the chicken and get it all mixed up, it's way better. Like I said, you can always add more sauce if you want, but 1 bottle of sauce will do. So I'm just shredding this up really quick, and then I will go ahead and show you guys how I make the rice with it. So this is the rice that I like to use with it. I normally use jasmine rice. You can get this huge bag at Aldi's for about $6, and this big, huge bag normally lasts us about 3 months. So for the amount of rice that I'm going to be making for my family, it calls for 3 cups of water and 2 cups of rice. So that's just what I'm doing here. I also add about a tablespoon of butter as well. That way it doesn't stick to the pan. So my daughter's so cute and she wanted to help make the rice with me. So she is helping pour that in. So obviously there's instructions on the back of the bag of rice, but I am just putting the top on, reducing the heat, and we'll let that sit for about 15 minutes. So we are on to the last step, which is cutting up our cilantro. I love cilantro, so I am just cutting up some of this really quick, and then I will show you all the final product. Alright, so this is the final product. Let me know if you all try it. Okay, so the third and final meal idea I'll be sharing with you all is barbecue pulled chicken sandwiches. So let me show you all how I made that. So I'm just adding some barbecue sauce down on the bottom of the crock pot. Then I'm just gonna spread it around, that way it kind of coats the bottom of the crock pot. Then once I'm done doing that, I'm gonna take my chicken breast and I'm gonna just put it right on top of the barbecue sauce. Then I'm gonna go ahead and just take the rest of the barbecue sauce that I have and just pour that right over the top of the chicken breast. That way it is all covered. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use the rest of this barbecue sauce and just try to get every last bit of it out and get the breast covered. That way we can just let this sit for a couple of hours, and once it is done sitting for a few hours, I will come back and show you guys how I shred it. Okay, so it's been about 4 hours now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and shred all of this chicken. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and fill my pot up with water. That way I can boil my corn on the cob. Okay, so this is the corn on the cob that I use. This is also from Aldi's. All right, so I'm just gonna open up my corn on the cob and just place every single one of them in the water, and then we're gonna wait for it to come to a boil. All right, you guys, so this is the final product. So after the chicken was done, I just put it on a bun and I served it with corn on the cob. I just put a little bit of butter on top of the corn on the cob, and this was such a delicious, easy meal. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed already, be sure to subscribe to my channel. That way you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye.